double killer, bringing flavor to you. Deliver heat each week like it was catered to you. If it's real, best believe we gon' relay it to you. If it ain't the truth, I guarantee we ain't gon' say it to you. We use mics like girls use dildos. We gon' keep it coming till it's pouring out your ear holes. Orgasms, yeah, we been giving them. Them trash cans you listen to, get rid of them. Yeah, cause they don't sound like us. And if they do, then they don't break it down like us. They don't clown like us, get around like us. We from the city, but they don't go to town like us. The flavor we've been kicking is what you've been missing. Although it's free, we gon' make you pay attention. And there's one more thing that we forgot to mention. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and then listen. Bootleg Cable Podcast, flavor in your ear. Bootleg Cable Podcast. What's happening, peoples? I go by the name of P-Double, a.k.a. the Michelle of the group. Nigga, we back. Bootleg Cable Podcast, episode number 89. What it is, killer.
The Michelle of the group. Word.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man.
Introduce yourself, man.
Man, we both Kelly Rowlands, man. Hey, ain't no Beyonce's over here, man. I'm good.
So let's talk about that for a second, man. You know, one of our listeners, and you know what? I appreciate it because last time I told y'all I'm P, aka I'll get at you in the comments double, and I will get at y'all in the comments, right? But I really, really appreciate that kind of comment when people tell you that you slipping.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah. So shout outs to that commenter, shout outs to that follower, subscriber, whatever you want to call yourself, cable girl, cable guy. I appreciated that.
Yeah, call
me out and let me know, like, yo, man, you ain't doing your job, B.
Yeah, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, we've been slacking. I don't feel that way, but if you as the audience feel that way, you know what I mean? Yeah. We gotta step it up, man. You know, because we do it for you. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to. I don't be listening to the podcast. I just said it, so I don't gotta. Yeah, I mean, I want y'all to listen. So
we do it for y'all. You gotta go back and listen sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then.
I try to go back and listen to. I try to listen to every single episode, but lately that ain't been happening. So I think what it is, man, is just to kind of get into some slightly little personal stuff. You know what I mean? I got a little personal stuff going on in my life.
Yeah, we know.
And I think it probably came across on the last episode, maybe on the last couple of episodes.
Yeah. You did come in here with that. Yeah, I remember. So yeah. I mean, it's hard to detach yourself from those type of things. You know what I mean? When especially to get into the mind frame to do a podcast and be lighthearted when you're dealing with so much. So
definitely. And I think that that's what, if you look at a lot of these, well, not even a lot of these popular. Look at the Breakfast Club. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what separates like the Breakfast Club from a lot of these other radio stations where a lot of them disc jockeys might be dope, but they're not able to do it on a consistent basis and pretty much put their personal stuff to the side and come to the radio station and do what they got to do. Because wasn't Charlemagne facing they brought up the whole rape allegations or whatever against him, and they was attacking him.
He look for every opportunity to drop it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, although I don't, it's just that's what he does is something I don't like. Yeah, actually, because I mean sometimes when I see him doing his, he'll support any narrative that supports his, his argument or make him seem right, or I guess all people should do that. Yeah. So I guess I shouldn't fault him for that, but at the same time, like I feel like he's always reaching, like to anything, like whoever he's interviewing. If they say one little thing that is relevant to his situation, he's like, well, you shouldn't really judge a person by their past. And
well, I think a lot of times, like you said, man, we definitely got to hold on to that, and we got to use whatever one little glimmer of opportunity that you get to get your argument heard. You know what I'm saying? True, so if they got somebody's attached to it, you know what I mean? Yeah. He gonna be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna roll with what this person is saying. You're not gonna roll with what's going against you.
Yeah, man. Well,
so you gotta roll with the tide, not against the tide. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's true, man. But you know what I'm saying? I guess you right, man. So man, the other day, man, I had a really like petty, chauvinistic moment, man. It's a two-part question I want to ask you, man. But it was kind of like a petty thought. You ever had a petty thought, but you never really acted out on it. But in your mind, it's like, it was kind of petty. Gotcha. You know what I mean? So the other day, I'm going to, I'm going to a little Caribbean restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm You know what I'm saying? I drive up. You know what I mean? Get out my car. Another car drives up. Young lady gets out the car, out the passenger side.
Yeah.
So I'm already like two or three steps ahead of her.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting up to the door. You know what I mean? But, you know, when you get to the door, what do? You know what I'm saying?
Look back and see if the person is close. If they close enough, you hold the door. If they not, you just walk in.
Right. Yeah. So I held the door. But, you know what I'm saying? So I held the door. Shorty walks in. No, didn't say thank you, right?
Yeah.
She walked right up to the fucking line, bro.
Oh, so you
so I'm there like.
So you saying like that's my spot?
That's my spot. Yo. So I'm like,
nah. You gave up that spot when you held the door, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Nah?
No.
All right. So yo. So
I'm not gonna have you hold the door for me and then walk in and stop and wait and be like, you was here.
Yeah.
Nah.
Man,
that's my
on.
spot.
Hey, but it's only right though.
Thanks, bro. I'm getting in line, right in line.
Damn. That's messed up, man. Someday I'm feeling salty because there was two people ahead of her.
Yeah.
So now I'm fourth, right? So I'm like, man, he ain't must say thank you and look around. You just took the spot like it was yours off rip.
You ain't even metal, cuz.
So, you know what I mean?
She took your bronze.
Yeah.
She took the bronze from you.
So I was like, yeah, I don't even got.
You ain't even on the podium.
I'm not on the podium. I didn't get on the podium, right? So and then, you know what I mean? Like she had nerves to have a long order. So now I'm like, damn, man, I could have been out of here. Right?
Man.
But all right, cool. No, ain't no biggie. You know what I'm saying? Take that L. But at the same time though, right? I mean, she was semi-attractive, but at the same time, it was like I wasn't looking for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just being a gentleman. But at the same time, like with the car that she got out of, her dude or a dude was in the car.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So should you be? Is the word chauvinistic or show? You know what I'm saying? Should I be holding doors for a female if your man's around?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like that's out the window, man. Your man right here.
But was he with her though?
I don't know if that was her man, but
you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't with her when she was walking into the restaurant.
Right. No.
So just because he in the car, it don't mean you can't hold the door for her.
Then she
you know
gonna
what I
take
mean?
my spot though.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You gotta think about that the next time.
Yeah, I know.
He gonna be like, yo, hold on. Let me look. How many people in line? Like, all right, get your own door.
Man, you know, everybody do that, man. As soon as you see somebody, you start walking a little bit faster. You be like, man, I'm trying to get inside. You go to the same place I would go.
On the flip side of that, when I was coming here, man, I stopped at Walgreens and it was a nice little long line, and I had two items in my hand. There was a lady that was in front of me, an old lady, and she had a cart full of stuff, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, man, she got a cart full of stuff.
Let me slip in
I
here,
got
Grammy.
I didn't ask her. She
Yeah.
offered it. She was like, "Oh, you can go ahead. You got." I was like,
Right. That's man. It's not hold it down,
like, that's
Grandma.
love right
That's
there.
what's up, Grandma.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man. I guess it's just the whole being aware and you know, just trying to be a good person at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, true.
Don't stop being a good person, man. I know it's hard.
Listen,
you want that spot in the line, bro.
Yeah,
but
when I'm hungry, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm trying to look at see if the curry chicken green enough. See if that curry goat look a little overcooked. You know what I'm saying? I need my time, man. Oh, you
And if you didn't hold the door, she probably would have been behind you like this old bitch. Nigga ain't even,
hey, but she must say thank you though. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hey, man.
You should have been like, "You're welcome." That's what I usually do when like, "You're welcome."
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you're a man in a car, that don't mean you can't.
Right, but
Give
you know
your boys some props for holding the door.
You're right.
Yeah,
right.
man. Yeah, it is what it is, man. So this week Nicki dropped the album, bro. I guess she been pushing it back.
Yeah.
Back and back and back. I was thinking about it the other day, and
it came out of nowhere, right? It wasn't supposed to drop down?
It was supposed to drop like the 17th or something.
Oh,
but
okay.
I think then it was supposed to drop either the 4th or something like that, and it got pushed back. So it got pushed back to like the 17th.
Yeah.
And then now she was just like, you know what, man, let me just go ahead and drop it on their head tops, bro. I haven't listened to the entire album yet. I'm probably about halfway through.
Yeah.
I checked it out last night. or I started checking it out last night, but I didn't really get a chance to really go through it.
Yeah.
But one of the songs, or pretty much the song that's making the most noise right now, is Barbie Dreams, right? And the album, first of all, I know like I said, I didn't listen to it. You listened to the album, right?
Yeah, I listened to the album. Yeah.
Overall, like when you listen to it, because I always get this vibe from a lot of women MCs.
Yeah.
Does it feel like a Cardi B album where it's like, yo, this is for women?
Off rep, like you just did the Cardi B comparison. Right?
No.
I know, but it's the
feel. The
name has
I'm not trying to compare to Cardi B, just the feel of the album.
This is for a woman album. Did I get that feel?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't get that feel from it. I got the feel from the Cardi B, but I didn't get the feel from the Nicki Minaj album. Okay. I feel like she was trying to rap. I feel like she was doing a lot of rapping, and then the singing stuff that she was doing. But I didn't feel like this was really a woman empowerment album. This was like a real. I feel like it was just like a Nicki Nicki album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got you.
But I ain't really going to give my opinion this fast, but at the same time, like, I didn't feel like the album felt like an album, man. This felt like a bunch of, like, it felt like I was listening to a SoundCloud. I punched in Nicki Minaj on SoundCloud. And
you got a playlist?
Yeah, I got a playlist of songs that was like, you know what I'm saying, in rotation.
And I guess I kind of felt the same way, pretty much getting halfway through it, where it was a lot of trap sounding songs. Yeah. And then you had what's the first song? Ganja Smoke?
Yeah.
I like that song.
Burn or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I'm digging that joint, but that had more of an island feel to it.
Yeah.
Like,
there was a couple songs on there that had some island influences, but I feel like it was just like the earlier time in the, like, you know what I'm saying, in dancehall music. It wasn't of now. Like, she used a lot of, like, old school songs. She was talking about a lot of old school artists on there, and it didn't feel like now. Like, it feel like, you know what I'm saying, she should have reached out to some of the current artists out there that's popping, and, you know what I'm saying, really bring them in on the project, and, you know what I'm saying, have that vibe. But it was just like she went to the old, like, classic reggae beat that
from me band, me no walk with no more Liam. When we go to the street, always smelling sweet.
Yo, anybody could do something on that joint right there. It ain't hard. You know what I mean? And I was so mad on the album, man, when I saw Foxy Brown on there. I was like, oh, okay, they about to do this, and I was just like, nah, they didn't do it, man.
What did Foxy Brown do?
Oh man,
did she spit a verse, or was like,
she spit a verse, man? But if I was Nicki Minaj, I'd be like, yo, Fox, man, you gotta do this one over, man. this ain't working, man. Yo, boy, girl, she was all over the place with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was it was kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? So shout out for Nicki for trying to reach out to one sister, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the hip hop, you know what I'm saying, female perspective, or the hip hop female lineage, you know what I'm saying? She reached out to one, but you know, it didn't hit like I would have wanted to hit, you know what I'm saying? All
right. I mean, and like I said, we're gonna talk about this Dreams joint in a second, but I guess when it comes to a lot of women MCs, the vibe is a lot for dudes to deal with.
Yeah.
So for me, I liked the Cardi B album. I thought the production on it was dope. The songs was, you know, it had some clever songs and stuff like that on there.
Yeah.
But it was really, really, really catered to females.
Yeah, it was.
And then you think of another album, the girl Rhapsody, Layla's Wisdom.
Yeah.
To me, that was just a dope ass. She's
just rapping.
She was just rapping, and it's rapping obviously from a female perspective.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like, yo, it was like, yo, women could do this too, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nicki
Minaj,
get the females to be on my side, and you know what I mean?
Right. She was definitely rapping on this joint, but I feel like everything I hear, every time she gets into my her bag and try to, you know what I'm saying, talk her shit, I feel like she really keeps referencing it back to Monster, like, yo, you saw what I did on Monster, and it's like,
yeah,
all right, I saw what you did then, but what are you doing now? Like,
was it the joint with Eminem where she kind of did the monster flow?
She did the monster flow on there, but what I'm saying is, like, she will
reference this.
Yeah.
So,
you know what I'm saying? She'll reference it like it's a bar. Like, she used her. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that the dopest Nicki Minaj verse?
It gotta be.
And should somebody be able to
It gotta be.
It gotta be. Now, should somebody, as a dope lyricist or a dope rapper, should somebody be able to pull your best verse out there? Yo,
no.
Should it be by far that's your best work? It shouldn't be, right?
It shouldn't be.
It should be a couple close ones. It could be.
Yeah.
You should be there like, damn, I really have to think about that.
I think what she's trying to do is she's trying to turn it into a slang, like how Ether got turned into a slang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
like y'all monstered these cats.
And at the end of the day, she killed the verse, but however, and I mean, I'm saying it's legendary in a sense, but you know what I mean, like maybe it was just a little bit kind of like when you see a white dude dunk, or you know what I'm saying, do some crossovers, like it's a rarity, so you know, you get more points for it. You know what I mean? Am I wrong?
Bones, what's his name? Bones. When Bones jumped from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give. He
the professor. She the professor out here.
So I guess what you're saying is that a lot of the women, they fall into that stereotype that the women can't rap as good as the men. Yeah. So when she does, you know what I mean, kill a verse, it's just like, yo, like you really got to point it out.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess, but now let's talk about the song of the hour. Barbie Dreams.
Oh man.
Barbie Dreams basically is a play on Biggie's Dreams song, original Dreams song, and for those that don't know, y'all hip hop heads should know. Yeah. Dreams a fucking R&B bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he went through the whole thing. I never fucked them ugly ass escape bitches. Yeah. This, that, and the third. Y'all know the lines, man. Yeah. Classic song. Shout outs to Biggie for doing that. Okay. And throughout the years, it's been a couple of different renditions of that. If you ask me, I feel like when 50 Cent did How to Rob an Industry Nigga, that was like a rendition of Dreams. Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would definitely say that, yeah. Yeah. And then I think the most recent person to do a Dreams type song was Bow Wow. I forgot exactly how it went. It didn't really hit like that, but I think he was the most recent person to do a Dreams type reference.
I feel like every game verse is a dream.
he be name calling ass.
Yo, every song, man, he be saying some like random ass fact about somebody, like somebody's supposed to really care.
Name dropping. That's his thing, bro. That's his thing.
Yeah, like, Melissa Ford drive a Honda Accord. Nah, I know that. Nah, I know Melissa Ford drives a Honda Accord. All right. Name dropping. Go ahead. No.
Oh man. Yeah. So Nicki Minaj came out with her own version, and I feel like somebody else made a version recently, but I can't really.
Yeah, it's not coming right now. Yeah.
So our cable folks, y'all tell us who besides Bow Wow was most recently did a Dreams type song. So I guess one of the lines that stuck out to a lot of people was when she say supposedly Meek still hitting her in the DMs.
How did the line go?
Oh man, you know I ain't too good with memorizing the bars, especially.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. What I did catch was she said something about, you can't say S's. Sorry, you want this pussy if you can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Say the nigga got lisp. You know Meek Mill's. Meek Mill. I feel like that was a Meek Mill. This like
nah.
Meek Mill's old suffering succotash ass nigga.
Nah, is he?
Yeah, man.
Nah, I don't think that was.
Meek Mill got lisp, bro. You old succotash ass.
I don't think it was she was talking about.
Okay,
I don't think she was talking about Meek in that. She was she talked about Drake, how sensitive Drake is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something about him crying.
Is the pussy wet? Something like that. Yeah, but
so so the Meek shit. She said, what was the fuck, man? I can't think of the reference right now, but she said the whole Meek shit, and then she said something after that. It was like 2 bars that was kind of going at Meek. So a lot of people, talking about him getting in the DMs and this, that, and the third. So this song right now is raising eyebrows. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me.
I think that in this age, true artistry is kind of lost.
Okay.
So if we think about it back when Biggie came out with Dreams, right? It did make headlines, but really and truly, the only thing that I remember people really, really having a problem with was when he said I never fucked a ass. I fucked RuPaul before I fucked them ugly ass escape bitches.
Yeah, he did.
That was like the only thing on that entire song to me.
But he got into the disrespectful lane with it.
With that one bar.
Yeah, and that's where I was mad at Nicki when she tried to cover it. Was like, man, you ain't really get disrespectful, ma.
You feel like she should have?
Yes, you got to. That's what it's supposed to be. Like it's got to be disrespectful, but you know what I mean. Like yo, you ain't gotta take it that personal. But you know what I'm saying. I went there though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's hip hop. Like chill, relax. You know what I'm saying. But she didn't, and that's why I was like, yo, this ain't shit. Like this is not it. This is not it. This is not the look. This does not embody what Biggie put down, or you know what I'm saying, what it was. It's not.
I disagree. I don't think she necessarily had to get disrespectful with it though.
Yes, she did, bro. Cause you have to. First of all, I feel like she went for all the squares. Like all the like why is Fetty Wap getting shot out? Yeah, got the eye on me like Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, like so you know what I'm saying. I would venture any chick out there that's singing along to this.
Eminem got to buy a Barbie house. I can't be fucking in the trailer park.
Okay, so I bet you any of these, you know what I'm saying, chicks nowadays is listening like, man, I wouldn't even want to fuck any of these niggas, man.
So you saying that? You saying well? I mean, so she did mention. If she trying to give somebody the kids or whatever, and they got to be a handful of Wheezy and mixture of Dave East or some shit like that. But that
was about, as you know what I'm saying.
So you felt like she needed to get more desirable MCs listed in this song.
Wait, pause. In a roundabout way. Yeah. I mean, we going down that lane somehow. Yeah. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So people more relevant, I feel.
Okay.
She had to attack, you know what I'm saying, more relevant artists. Now, you know what I'm saying, she did bring up Drake, but these are people from your camp, so we already know that. Yeah. So the vibe ain't there, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you hit them with a text like, yo, I'm about to say your name. Like, nah, like, you got to get on that joint and be disrespectful. Big did not reach out to none of them people.
She talked about Sway Lee. She talked about 50 Cent.
50 Cent on Power, but, yo, you want to talk about Power for hours. Like, huh?
So so we ain't gonna go through the entire thing. So in your eyes, this song was a dud.
Yes, in my eyes, it was a dud. It was not. It did not live up to the legacy of what, you know what I'm saying, Biggie's version of it was.
I could somewhat agree with that. Of course, nothing is never going to live up to the original.
But you got to. It wasn't that.
She just needed to come with it.
Yeah, that's all it was. Like, I didn't say it's blasphemy for her to attempt it. Yeah. I think it's like, yo, you got to come with it. You have to go in that bag when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to feel like you really like, talking your shit. This is how you really feel behind closed doors type. Like, this is how me and my girls talk. Like, I can't believe you and your girls be fucking talking about y'all trying to smash Eminem or Fetty Wap. Like, I don't believe it. Or DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled, come on now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Fat boy. And tell me what he ain't going to
that was one of the funnier lines in the song, you know what I'm saying? But I'll give her a props for that one. That was one of the funnier lines in the song. But however, like I said, it wasn't there. Like,
when you said the whole behind the closed doors thing, I'm thinking of this. It was this skit on this album. I forgot exactly which album it was. Where, like, you know how we always compare two chicks. You'd be like, yo, Foxy or Kim. You know what I'm saying? Back when they was rocking or whatever. I don't know who the comparison you'd make right now, but the nigga on the skit, he was like, yo, Bahamadia or Missy Elliott.
Right. Yeah,
I was kind of like, yo, both of them ain't really rocking like that, but I gotta choose one.
I'll take Missy. Is it worth it?
All right, so good try, Nicki. Like I said, I thought it was a good attempt. I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was a good homage to attempt to do that one, but I don't think it was executed. I don't think it's going down legendary. I don't think.
Hell no. Yeah, so, I mean, it was a good attempt. Before we get off her album, have you heard all her album?
Yeah, I heard all of it. Yeah.
Is
the Eminem verse. Oh my God, yo, why is he still doing that? Like, why is he still with the,
he think
he
think his voice is an instrument, bro. He thinks that.
But
somebody need to tell him otherwise.
Is it a white rapper thing to do like the whole fast rap? Like, is it like the ADD? Like, is that coming out? Like, what is it like? I'm not saying all, but I would say a majority of the white rappers out right now got that same flow, that same lyrical miracle.
I think the consensus is if you rap fast, that means you're dope.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm going really hard right now.
Yeah, I can rap really fast. Hey,
I'm going really, really hard right now. Like,
this guy is dope.
Yeah, that's the guy right there. Yeah.
So, like I said, out of all her albums, is this the best one so far, or it's just kind of they all kind of
okay?
I mean, because I don't think she got a classic.
For me to answer that, I would say this is the first Nicki Minaj album I ever sat down and listened to.
Oh, so you didn't listen to the first two albums?
I have never listened to them.
I listened to the last album on the Pink Print.
No, I'm lying. I did listen to the Pink Print. Yeah, it was good.
The Pink Print was good.
Was the one where she's like that with the hair?
I forgot how the album cover looked, but that was
whichever one where she's looking like the Barbie doll. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that. Yeah. That was good. Yeah, I did listen to it. My bad. I did. Yeah, no, this ain't on that level.
I can't even make a call because I ain't really hear the entire album yet. But I just wanted to get your opinion on it.
Yeah, no, I remember listening to that joint. Yeah, no, this ain't on that level. This didn't feel like an album to me. It didn't at all.
I got you.
It didn't have no direction.
I think
she didn't have any substance in there. She wasn't really. She
and I expected a lot of substance.
Yeah, the only song she Nip Tuck is the only one she really kind of got personal about. You know what I'm saying?
Her surgeries?
About her relationship with Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really call him by name, but she really just kind of like
Nip Tuck.
Right? Yeah, you'd have thought. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta forgive me, y'all. I gotta go and check out.
There's a couple trap songs on there where she really taking a couple people's waves and kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, hitting them pockets or whatever, but it's just like, nah, I'm not with the Nicki Minaj singing anymore. I'm not with any of that, you know what I mean?
Well, off Nicki Minaj right now, like just talking about this whole subject, it got me to thinking just now, like what do you think is like one of the dopest intros on like a song? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you mean?
Like remember
intro
when
song or the
verse,
build up
verse? Verse, like the dopest jump off for a verse. So like when the entire time we talking about the dream shit, I'm thinking about Biggie, and I remember I think it was Total Can You See when he jumped in, give me all them chicken heads from Pasadena, take it here, let Big
yo,
between you.
that joint make you do this, dog. You gotta do this shit to that. Like, give me all the chicken heads from Pasadena to Medina, get big, give me the chicken. No suspect like this, like Twizzler. Speaking stick it to hurt. What's under that skirt? So down, son, you're killing them. Who filling them with octane? Got them gassed up, about to get back. Yo, the last one. Yo, I would just do that whole. That he took that whole beginning of this. Just stretched it out like you. Yeah. That was the gift of Biggie Smalls, my people. That was a gift of him, man. Like where he was able to just keep that flow going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most people wish they could catch that wave and keep it going with that.
And like I said, I was just thinking about, like, for some reason the entire time I'm thinking about the whole dream shit. I'm trying to figure out how dreams. I'm trying to think in my mind how dreams started. And I couldn't really think about how it started, and like that verse just kept on playing in my mind the entire time that we talking. And I'm trying to think about like today's rappers, because now you have one of the hottest songs in the country right now. You got Tekashi featuring Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
and I can't really think of
why is that the hottest song in the country.
I don't know, but I can't. Really...
Yo, Nicki Minaj pay for a lot of favors. I feel like women.
Definitely.
The industry whore or something. Because I'd be like, yo, how did she get all these looks?
So I'm thinking of like, when was the last time we had a song where it was just like, yo, when this dude came on right here, this shit was fire. Yeah, nah. Like I'm talking about like from the first, as soon as it jumped off. You know what I'm saying? Can you think of anything that's in recent times or just in general where like you listen to it and as soon as this person jump in, it's just like, yo, it's this
rocking.
dude is on it.
It gotta be one of the Migos right now. I feel like maybe Quavo. Like Quavo got like, you know what I'm saying. But I can't really right now. Even if I think about it, I can't really think of a Quavo intro. Like, damn, like nobody got it like that, man.
Like a song where somebody else is featured. Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah,
even the Tiger song is blowing up. Tiger is back now. Yeah, that one. It's a lot of songs out, man. It's a lot of features, but I just can't think of
anybody. Just
give me all them chicken heavy pepper. Like he just
he
strong,
did that, bro.
Dude.
Like he did that. Man. You're right, yo. Him, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Prodigy, you know what I'm saying? Like them dude, they had the best kickoffs, but Prodigy wasn't able to carry that wave throughout the entire song.
Verse,
like Big was able to keep that wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man.
Yeah.
That this the way he came in on that Total joint was crazy, man. That's legendary to me.
So if y'all can think of, man, hey man, drop it in the comments, man. Drop something in there that says like the best kickoff of a verse. You know what I'm saying? If y'all think even more, the J. Cole song off the whole kickoff shit. But y'all drop a comment and y'all let us know like what one of the dopest kickoffs y'all can think of from any kind of verse. Just not even recently, but just in general.
Oh yeah, man.
But the J. Cole,
even when you talking about the freestyle he did?
Yeah.
I even talking about that J. Cole joint, but let's talk about the beat, the Uchiwali joint.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like everybody remember Horse's verse on there, but even Horse was using Biggie's.
What did he say? What did Horse say?
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to sex, some thermal to the thriller and Manila, bitches call me Horse, the condom filler. That's Biggie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, Biggie had the best, like, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z used to kick off a lot of his verses with Biggie lines because it's like he got the best kickoffs. Like, he kicks it off and then it allows you to get into your bag after that, you know what I'm saying? Because of how the, you know what I mean? How he set it up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, talking about the J. Cole joint, what you feel about that?
I think at this point, I don't know if it's because I've heard so many dope verses in my life up until this point. I think we overhyping J. Cole.
Yeah, we're not necessarily ain't nobody doing it. He put out the verse. I feel it was trash. I don't. Is people
dude
bigging it up?
Oh, rappers need to step their game up. J. Cole coming at these niggas necks. This, that, and the like. I was just like, really? Uchiwali?
Yeah, it's like the easiest beat to flow to. Like that and phone tap. He's like,
you know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like, yo, the verse was solid. It was solid. I like it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But people making it, I feel like J. Cole has gotten to the status right now where people hear a verse from him and they just like, yo, it's the best verse ever. He drop another verse next week. Oh man, like what Dre said. I think Redman said that shit. He said I could hum and ship gold. Drake said a version of that. Like somebody I could put out a blank CD. And you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. So
buzz so big that I probably sell a blank disc.
Yeah. So I think that's what J. Cole is on right now. His buzz so big that he could probably sell a blank disc. And I feel like whatever he says, people hype it up like, yo, it's the dopest verse ever. And I'm listening to the track. I'm just like, yeah, like it's solid, but I done heard way more clever bars from J. Cole. Than on this song.
Shit, man.
Not saying that he washed up or nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's solid, bro. But
yeah, I mean sometimes we like hearing rappers talk that ish. Like, okay. Like I feel like this could be the warm up. You're warming up to something. Like I feel like, you know what I mean? Like you'll get in your bag sooner or later, but it's kinda like the warning shot, like, yo, look, man, I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking that ish, even though it's basic as hell. I'm not really, I'm just flowing in, almost freestyling damn near, but you know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know it's there because we know he could get into his bag. So that much we know about him. So I think he get the pass on that because he's putting out a mixtape.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, he's putting out a mixtape, so that's what that's for. So if the rest of the mixtape is on, you know what I'm saying, of that energy, you know what I'm saying, to getting the bag, keep getting in the bag. You know what I mean? It's kind of like 2 Chainz. Like he said a lot of corny shit, but somewhere in there. He got a couple 1-2s, and you're like, all right,
big shit
ahead.
like a dinosaur.
Yeah, go
like
ahead.
Big shit like a dinosaur did it.
Yeah. All right, Chains. I guess you're right though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Big shit like a dinosaur did it.
Yeah. I guess you're right though, Chains.
All right, I guess you right. It rock with the beat though.
Yeah.
Big bike, take little bike.
Yeah. Put it in a fan.
All right, so let's talk about Lyor Cohen, man. I guess Lyor Cohen is making a lot of noise in the news because of his Breakfast Club interview, was it?
Yeah, Lyor Cohen, you know, he said something along the lines of, you know what I'm saying, he's although he doesn't promote drug use or whatever, he doesn't mind profiting off of these people, their destruction in a sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he got mouths to feed, so you know he understands that those things sell records, and he's all for it. Got you. And that little snippet right there got taken out, and you know people have been discussing it, and somebody that's really offended by it, that's always took offense to Lyor Cohen, and you know what I'm saying really has issues with Lyor Cohen is Dame Dash. So, yeah, man, Dame Dash kind of. So there's a lot of stuff that happened between Dame Dash and Lyor Cohen behind the scenes and all that. Yeah, because according to Dame Dash, Lyor Cohen had a lot to do with the Rockefeller breakup. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, but even with that now, the question arises, and according to Dame Dash, when he was talking to Joe Budden on his podcast, he coined the term culture vulture. Culture vulture. He was the first person that said that. I'm feeling that way. I think he was the first one I heard it from. Okay, I guess I'm inclined to agree myself. And with that being said, should it be if Lyor Cohen says that, basically it's not so many words. I don't really care about they real life drug addictions or whatever. Right. I'm trying to get a check. Is he? Do we have to question if he's a culture vulture or not? Do we have to question it? Yeah. I feel like, you know what, man, often, right, as a human being, like, sometimes I look at things and I'm like, yo, why though? Like, how is this allowed? Like, you know what I'm saying? How is this, how is humanity accepting this? You know what I'm saying? Especially in hip hop, where there's a lot of outlandish things that takes place in hip hop, and I'm just like, yo, nobody's gonna like put the brakes on this. Nobody's gonna, you know what I'm saying, address this. Why is this allowed to happen? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And at the same time, it's always the fuck shit that, you know what I'm saying, bubbles to the top and makes the most money, gets the most headlines. So somebody's profiting off of this. Yeah. So if he's at the top profiting off of this, it's just like Dame Jazz says, he profits off of our destruction. Yeah. So he's putting out a product that I feel like is damaging to our culture, damaging to our society, and he gets the most money off of it. Lyor Cohen is putting out this kind of project. I feel like he gravitates towards the artists that, you know what I'm saying, covers that type of material. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, it covers the whole opium, you know what I'm saying, pill popping ass, you know what I'm saying, basic shit. Like when he was at Def Jam, you know what I'm saying, I'm hearing that he used to, you know what I'm saying, encourage rappers to beef with each other. Like, yo, go ahead and diss homeboy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and diss him. And according to Dame, to keep up with that, according to Dame Dash, YouTube is paying artists to respond in diss tracks and stuff like that. Right. And you see, as you see, like Tekashi 6ix9ine, like, and I've seen that before, and you know what I'm saying, it's all coming together. It's all making more sense to me now. Like somebody has said that. It's like, yo, anytime you put out content, you know what I'm saying, having to do with Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying, even if you don't use a song or whatever, if you use them in the title, whatever, and it's something that's going to be a popular hit, they usually flag you, and they put an ad on there for you. You see what I'm saying? Really? Yeah, they put an ad on the content for you. Gotcha. So it's like, yo, it's like somebody's recognized that, you know what I'm saying, this kid is he's bringing viewership towards YouTube, and all the drama is always leading people towards YouTube to watch all this stuff. Yeah. So somebody's profiting off the BS. You see what I'm saying? Where it's just like not necessary. Like I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like the other day I caught myself like listening to I guess the Breakfast Club interview with YG, and he's talking about 6ix9ine, and then You know what I mean? Then I'm looking at the 6ix9ine response, and I'm like, yo, why do I even look at this stupidness? Like, I don't care. Like,
cause we here for the fuckery, dude.
I don't want to be here for the fuckery though, yo. I'm tired of it.
But it's just like one of them situations, man, where you walking down the street and it's a street fight going across. You're not necessarily like back in the days gonna run to it, but you're gonna stand there and look and be like, yo, man, let me see who get the ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's a plane going down. I want to see the explosion, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, like that's a destructive mentality, and we need to pull ourselves away from that. We have to say, yo, we have to reverse and say, damn, what if there's somebody I know on that flight though?
I agree.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like,
but
I don't know. We got to pull it back, man. We got to pull it back. We can't allow ourselves to keep feeding into this stuff, man. It's really destructive, man. It's damaging to us as a society, I feel.
But I think at the same time, it's human nature, man.
Oh, man.
It's human nature.
I get it.
Insert Michael Jackson's song here. I said insert Michael Jackson's song
man.
here,
You know what I'm saying? Human nature, but at the same time, I feel like it's still for us to fight against some of our natures. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or else we can't grow. Or else we'd have to accept racism and, you know what I'm saying, injustice and all that. We'd have to accept that and say that's human nature too, though. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So, you know what I mean? We got to find a way to be bigger than, you know what I'm saying, just our basic, you know what I'm saying, instincts.
Got you. Right, movie reference.
What are you looking up, man? This nigga here scrolling like hell, man. You got me over here talking to myself.
Nah, nigga, I'm listening to you. It's a video that I had I wanted to show you.
Oh man, I seen that with the butt ugly, butt ugly Chinese chick that turned into
a dime piece.
Dime piece.
But I just had to kind of cue it up while you was talking about what you was talking about. So Lyor, so we agree that Lyor Cohen is a culture vulture.
Ah man, it's hard to say because I mean he changed a lot of lives. At the same time, you know what I'm saying, there's people that made a lot of money and shit like that. So, but I feel like man, we have the Puffs out there, we have the Jay-Z's, we just need have more of them.
Well, if y'all want to get the true definition, I guess go check out the clip from the Joe Budden recent podcast, and you know, he was on the phone with Dame Dash. Unfortunately, or fortunately, or I don't know, we not able to pick up the phone and call people like Dame Dash and get definitions and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to them for the industry connections and being able to clarify whatever situations that they want to do. We ain't there yet. You know what I mean? But I think that him making that statement just it solidifies it. It's really no argument to me that anybody can make against it to say that he's not a culture vulture, regardless of however many people that he let get money or whatever the case is. I don't think that that's the case. I think that if you have a love for something, it's a certain way that you're gonna treat it, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You have a love for something, it's a certain way you're gonna treat it. You're not gonna exploit it and then say you love it at the same time, or say that oh, I gotta eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's true. That's true. And I really love. I mean, y'all check out the, you know what I'm saying. Not I'm trying to promote another podcast, but if y'all check out the little snippet of Dame Dash calling in on the Joe Budden podcast. Yeah, I love the angle that Dame Dash chose, and that's an angle in life that I aspire to be at. Where, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't want to never look any man, no matter what background you have, no matter what color of your skin or anything of that, and feel inferior in any form at all. You feel me? I want to be able to look any man in the eye and, you know what I'm saying, tell him you a bitch ass motherfucker if it applies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I you know what I'm saying, I feel like we are, as black people, sometimes we are harder on each other than we are on the other race. You know what I'm saying? When confronted by shit. So, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, yo, we should fight back, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, sometimes you might get your ass whooped, like if you're in a Chinese nail salon, you know what I'm saying, get hit with broomstick, you know what I'm saying?
You saw that shit, bro?
Yo, homegirl was hitting her with the samurai chops. She had good form, didn't she?
Didn't she?
Ata! Nah.
You know what the whole argument was, right?
Over what? She didn't want to pay for the eyebrows or something like that?
So they got the nails done and the eyebrows done, or the mani-pedi, whatever it was. They got services done, right? She paid for certain services, but she didn't want to pay for the eyebrows because she felt like the eyebrows was messed up. Yeah. And according to the chick that was out there protesting against the whole situation, she said that the eyebrows was $5. So $5 caused that kind of ass whooping, bro. It caused the whole shop to get torn up, and people to come out with broomsticks and be whooping your ass for $5 freaking.
But okay, so are we saying like, she was out there protesting that they boycott that establishment, right?
Shut it down.
And everybody's saying shut it down, right? How do you feel about that? Is it shut it down?
This kind of goes back to the whole Junior situation for me, bro. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, if you pro-black, if you know what I mean, you for the empowerment of your people and this, that, and the third, spend money with your people. You shouldn't have been spending money with the Asians to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And I think at the end, now I don't think, at the end of the day, I am for the empowerment of my people. But at the same time, I want the best service. So wherever you feel like you get the best service, go there. You know what I'm saying? I want black people to rise and to be as successful as every other culture, you know what I'm saying, living in the United States. But if I'm not getting the service that I want from my black folks, I'm not going to go there. If I'm getting the service that I want from the Asians, I'm going to go there. It can't be a situation where, all right, now that this happened and these Asians whoop this black lady ass, or black lady and daughter, I'm not sure the
grandma,
whole grandma and daughter, whatever it was. I like, it's a lot more that needs to go into it for me to have to be like, yeah, shut that shit down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that way too. I feel like, yo, people are mad that they got the ass whooped, but at the same time, it's gang, man.
Whole lot of gang shit. It's a whole lot of gang shit going on.
I'm more on the side of like, yo, them Asians held each other down, didn't they? You know what I'm saying?
They did.
They held each other down.
Wrong or right? They
did.
Wrong or
right? They were. Hey, listen, they wasn't. We in Brooklyn, y'all. We here for the shits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna pay me?
You gonna pay me?
So okay, so let's put it into our context.
Yeah.
I know me and you both bald headed ass niggas.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not sure if
barbershop, but
if you
can skip to your point.
You know what I mean? So back in the days we used to go to the barbershop. Let's say let's back 22, 23, 24, 25 years old, right?
Yeah.
You go to the barbershop, nigga, mess your tape up.
Yeah.
You paying for it?
Nah, I'm taking something off the top. I'm like, look, man. Yeah, what you say, 15? Bruh, listen, man, this ain't working, man. Here goes 7, man. Just ain't working, bro. You don't push my whole shit back, man. You started me on this path right here.
So if you put your tape line in the gangster lean a couple of years ago, you off top, you be like, nah, B.
Yeah, nah, this ain't going down, bro. $7, man.
Okay, so in that situation, do you think that, and we don't know what happened.
I mean, it's happened to, you know, even when I take my son to the barbershop, like a barber screwed up my son's haircut, and I'm like, yo, look, man, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you said, 10? Yeah, bro. Here go 5, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Okay, so if you go in there for just the tape and the tape is $5, you be like, nah, son, you ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I haven't been confronted with that scenario. So,
yet. But even though that's not the scenario, because obviously they got nails done and they just wasn't happy with the eyebrows.
You know what? I'm gonna give that 5, and I'm gonna report them, or I'm gonna do something to
or stop going there.
Yeah, to ensure that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just stop going there. It wouldn't be enough for me. Like I feel like I gotta contact the Better Business Bureau. Something. You got.
He's out here handing up messed up tapes, bro.
Yeah, man, for real, man. I'm gonna put you on Angie's list and fucking give you some bad commentary, man. You getting, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna flood your inbox.
You getting negative 2 stars on Yelp, you bitch ass nigga. You.
Oh man. No, but like I said, man, I'm all for black empowerment. I want my black folks to, you know what I mean, rise and be successful as anybody else. But
let's not be mad at it. A whole lot of gang shit, man. Come on, man. She was.
Damn. I feel like I was just about to get into something else before we started talking about that.
She was the real Batosai, yo. For real, yo. Her form was great. I ain't gonna lie. She clapping. She had to run up out of there.
Damn, man. I feel like
came back, was like, "You want something too? Nah, bitch. Just let me go." Hey, yo, everybody mad at them. Like, yo, who's holding the camera though? Like, bitch, you ain't gonna call 911.
All the angles.
Something. You ain't gonna call 911.
Snapping all these angles, man. I got everything. I got it all on. I got the whole thing.
She's like, oh, my toenails done fine.
Fuck these bitches.
Well, yeah. Whole lot of gang shit, yo. Ichima. All over the
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that song because I was talking to somebody and so I was talking to somebody that I work with, and it's an Asian dude that works like in another department, and every time we go and that Asian dude is there, the dude that I work with quotes that song. He start humming that song, dude.
Oh, that's messed up. That's racist.
He started humming that song, man. He said every time I do it, I want the Asian dude to catch on, but he don't never catch on. It's like, yo, it's impossible that you ain't never heard this song before.
Yeah, right. Yeah, everybody heard Ichima, man.
Yeah, man.
Ichima go hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Asian trap music, man. You gotta, man. All right, so moving on. The boy Trump praised Kanye after Kanye's recent interview on Jimmy Kimmel. Let me give you the direct quotes. Trump said, and I quote, "Thank you to Kanye West and the fact that he's willing to tell the truth in all caps. One new and great fact in all caps. African-American unemployment is at its lowest rate ever recorded in the history of our country. So honored by this. Thank you, Kanye, for your support. It's making a big difference."
Wow, man. This is like, hey, yeah. Thanks, Kanye. This is like, it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like that chick that you smashed, but you didn't want to claim it. Done called you out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Kia. You're like, damn, bro, don't call my name. Hey, Kia. Like, yeah, that's me.
How you know her?
How you know her, bro?
Shit. That's just my homegirl. Man.
That's just my homegirl. Nah.
Ain't nothing.
Nah, yeah.
Lying.
Nah, Kanye, Kanye gotta hold that, man.
You gotta hold it.
You gotta hold that, man. That's you, bro. That's what you started, man.
But do we expect him not to hold it though?
Nah, we don't but at the same time, I feel like him holding that. I feel like people are done with Kanye, bro.
Are we?
I feel that way. I feel like people are done with Kanye West, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, after the whole 7 album projects, Nas about to drop his real album, you know what I'm saying? All, you know what I mean, like the whole backlash from the only thing that positive came from it was Pusha T's project, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else is
pause right there. I think I'm inclined to believe what everybody else has been saying for a while, and it takes me a while to say this, dude. Daytona is a classic album. If you want to call it an album. 7 tracks.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of hard.
It started in the beginning, man, but when I went back and listened to it, there's a lot of cleverness happening in there.
Dude, I've been listening to it for the last couple of weeks now. It's fire, but go ahead.
Yeah. That's Santo Domingo.
Yeah. He got some lyrics on there, man.
Yeah, he do.
And the beats out of all of the 20 albums that he released, definitely top notch
on that project. Yeah. So, but I'm feeling like, yeah, man, it's
niggas out here trying to biggie me. Boy, Rick Ross.
Yeah. I feel like, you know what, I feel like as a culture they're really swaying away from Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, yo, you can't believe this. Like you you'd side with somebody like that, and for Jimmy Kimmel to call him out the way he did, and he just didn't have a response for it, just kind of sat there all frozen, like, yeah, you got me,
you got me.
And he said, let's take a commercial break.
Jimmy bailed him out.
I had to bail you out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's take a commercial break. That's
but
cool.
I mean,
you don't got to answer that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I know we're not surprised by this though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's in line with the stuff that Trump do, and ain't no surprise to me, man.
I mean, we not mad at Trump, man. You got to take advantage of every little thing, but you know what I'm saying? That's how easy it is, like for him to, you know what I'm saying? Because even though it's a spitting and a slap in the face to black people, I feel. Yes. But at the same time, white people will look at that and say, well, when I say white people, y'all know what I mean, man. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The people that
listen, we ain't gonna keep clarifying to y'all, mamas. You know what I mean?
The ones who support Trump may look at it like, look, he's helping these Negroes out.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
These Negroes need help.
Even one of their most popular one. Look at this guy, this Kanye West, even him is, really shouting them out. Yeah. And these Negroes still don't understand.
Married to a sex tape star.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a porn star, sex tape star.
Right. Wow. She got hit with a curve gang.
Even her, the other day, you saw her when she was talking about her daughter asked why
she famous.
Why she famous. Oh, we're famous because we have a TV show.
Yeah.
Really?
No, that's not why we here. That's not how you got made.
Like what would a no holds barred answer be to that?
It's cool. Don't answer it, yo. Everything will be revealed online.
No. If not saying you or we can't put ourselves in her position, but what would the no holds barred answer be to your child asking you, "Mommy, why are we famous?"
Because mommy got some good pussy, I guess. What would you say it is? What's your no smart answer?
Because mommy's good at sucking black dick.
Oh shit!
On camera.
But did she?
And people liked it.
Did she even do it right?
Yeah, she hit him with the two hands, bro.
Oh, she did the double hand?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
She did the Corinne Steffens on him, man.
Okay. She did the twirly?
Yeah.
You know what? I can't watch I wouldn't even be able to watch all of that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, of course, you got to skip through it, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But that was a whole production, wasn't it?
I don't think it was. It was just a whole bunch of different clips. It was. You know what I mean?
But it's like, hey, we're getting ready for our scene. Anytime somebody say I'm getting ready for my scene,
I think from what I remember from it, dude, I just think Ray J cornballed it out.
Okay.
I think he really, really cornballed it out, man. So the funny thing about that too is I know we kind of bouncing around, but we men every now and then you flip on some Pornhub, some, you know what I mean, whatever it is that you go to satisfy whatever it is that you got going on, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, if I'm watching something, dude, I hate the dudes that I'm here for your bitch, bro. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for you.
Yeah.
I'm here for your lady. Let's stop trying to show us you.
Oh, okay.
And what you doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Show us your lady, man. Like we not here for you, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why men don't make that much in that industry. We here for the lady, bro.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
For y'all dudes that's out here recording yourself, putting yourself online and doing all of that, we here for your lady, bro. If your lady is bad, focus on your lady. Dudes be trying to put the camera and they gotta try to put their face in it. I ain't trying to see your face.
Yeah, that's true.
Trying to see your lady. Let's focus on that.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
y'all got the camera be one way. Cause you know how they got the I forgot exactly what gyroscope or whatever they call it, right? When you got the landscape image and you got the profile, you got the portrait mode. Y'all dudes be out here, you start off in portrait mode and then you switch to landscape and I got to be turning my phone left and right, you know what I mean, to figure out what's going on. Like, just stop it, man.
That's true. That's true.
Focus on the ladies, man.
I agree with you.
Yeah, without getting too into it. But what I was going to talk about is this Asian video, right? And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna insert the video while we watching it here in the studio. But I just want to kind of just talk about this and let's just discuss this for a second, right? So it's this video that's going on. It's right now. It's at almost 40 million views.
I want she drinking toxic ooze. Why she had to drink all that shit?
Yeah, it's at almost 40 million views, and this is a video of this Asian chick looking one way in the beginning. I don't want to say how she's looking, but she's looking one way in the beginning, and throughout it, it shows her transformation process, dude. And she looks a certain way at the end. How do you think she looks at the end of the video?
I think she looked fuckable. At the end is the word I'll use.
Yeah. So you think even with the makeup that she did, if she smiled at the end, you'd still smash?
If she smiled at the end,
yeah, because
smash?
she had them.
She had them.
Yeah. I mean,
She might have to get some. Yeah. I would still smash.
You still smash at the end.
At the end, yeah. Man,
we some nasty niggas.
Yeah, we are, bro. Definitely some nasty niggas. You smash too at the end. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm dealing with that, I'm good with that. Like, but you know what I'm saying?
So with that now, it's another video that's going around where this dude got the same kind of syndrome as me. He got the male pattern baldness, but he just too afraid to let it go, right? So he had the George Jefferson going on. They dyed his hair up. I'm pretty sure you've seen this video. They dyed his hair up, and like throughout the video, they put on a line so you can see the marker where the hairline's supposed to be, and they drew a part in there and everything, right? And at the end of the video, bam, they hit you with the X-Files.
Chupacabra and shit.
Like,
yeah.
So they hit you with the X-Files, like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with the Kevin Hart, the memes and all that shit. And he had a super dope tape.
Yeah.
Fresh new hairline.
Yeah.
Dude looked 20 years younger. Why is it that as women are so against that, right? But men aren't so necessarily against what this Asian chick did? Because if we think about it,
so women against the man doing that, but
yeah.
Oh, I'll take
what's the double standard?
I'll take the argument a step further. It's actually a topic we're supposed to talk about, but we didn't, right? Of I think it was like an African rapper who bleach out them skin.
Okay, let's talk about it this time. We got it. So, we in here, Bootleg Cable Podcast.
So it's an African artist. He uses bleach cream to bleach out his skin. Yeah. To make him, because he said it makes him more appealing. And he gets more girls. He went. You know what I'm saying, grew up in South Africa. He went to pretty much like an all-white school. Yeah. He used to get picked on for being black or whatever, his dark skin and all that. Yeah. He said once he came out, he started bleaching his skin. He started getting more love, you know what I'm saying, and more popularity because of that. Yeah. And so I see.
And keep your thought, but just to throw it in there, as y'all could see in the video, the Asian chick made her skin even whiter. Yeah. In that video, but go ahead.
So so I would say, look, my argument is this, like, I'm not really for the bleaching the skin thing. It's not something I would personally do. You know what I'm saying, like, love yourself, love you. Yeah. But at the end of the day, bro.
But you brown skin already, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, but whatever. I'm fucking with you. What if I want to be Drake though? You know what I'm saying?
Got you. A couple more shades to go.
I want to be a couple shades. Go ahead. But you know what I'm saying? Love you though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day though, like, if you do it, like if I went ahead and started bleaching my skin, and all of a sudden I'm starting to get more love or more attention from females, is that such a bad thing? Am I wrong for doing that?
You're not wrong for doing it, but if that's what you want, if you want the attention from the females, hey man, do what it is that you want to do. That's fine. my thing is people that bleach, and I don't know how many people that do it. So I guess I'm throwing out a hypothetical problem here. My thing is that if you're gonna bleach and then down me, so if you started out as black as me last month, and next month you look like Drake, then you're gonna down me for being as dark as I am, that would be my problem. Right?
You look like Sammy Sosa now.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you looking like Sammy now, and I'm still black as hell, and you gonna say that you get more girls off of that, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't no black ass nigga. Like, that would be my problem. And once again, I don't know how many people are doing that, but that would be my problem. But at the same time, it's a love yourself type of situation. I feel like you should be able to do whatever it is that you do with whatever you were given, right? So if you was born black ass nigga, be who you are and get the girls that appreciate them a black ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You tell lies. You lie.
You know what I mean?
Fella, you lie.
Yeah, because you're not really, you know what I mean? That ain't what you really
I'm telling
are.
You lying.
I lying? Go ahead.
Lying,
Go ahead.
bro.
Tell me what it is.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, bro, if I could fool a female to smash, you know what I'm saying, give me something, it is what it is. Shame on her for getting fooled. But it's because of her desires and what she's looking for. She couldn't see the truth. That's why she was able to get tricked. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think that it's a self-esteem issue where I say to myself, I'm not good enough the way I am. I gotta lighten my skin to try to get more girls. Because to be honest with you, dude, you know what? When I was younger, I didn't think about it like this, dude. If I look at a lot of relationships, right? If think about my wife, for example, right? My wife is a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? She's not dark.
Yeah.
Right? I look at a lot of different relationships. Light-skinned women seem to be in relationships with dark-skinned dudes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got a lot of black people, like dark-skinned people together or whatever, but a lot of the times when I see a lighter-skinned chick, she has a dark-skinned dude.
Okay.
So that, to me, tells me that, okay, if I'm attracted to lighter-skinned women, I can get a light-skinned woman as a dark-skinned dude because I'm looking at a lot of the relationships and that's what it seemed to be. It ain't always high yellow with high yellow. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's mostly high yellow with dark freaking black.
Yeah and no. I think on some level too, like I don't feel like it's always necessarily skin tones. I think skin tones also play with facial structures. Right? So like if you know what I'm saying, like while this light skinned chick might like this dark skinned dude, it don't mean like she likes every dark skinned dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She might like, you know what I'm saying, the way his facial structure and his facial features fit him. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying, like if somebody was light, you know what I mean? Even with somebody that's lighter, it might not be working for them. Yeah. Like it might be this, your tone is just not as appealing. You know what I'm saying, to your facial features. Maybe if he was a little darker, or maybe if he was a little lighter, you'd be right there in the in the good zone. Yeah. So if you were able to accomplish that, you know what I'm saying, and it would work for you, why wouldn't you do it?
Because I feel like that's when we talk about the whole self-hate situation. Yeah. Where I think to myself as I'm not good enough to get to this kind of woman that I prefer, or this type of woman that I like, or this kind of attention that I want. So you look at yourself and you say that I'm not good enough. So it's a difference between saying like, yo, man, I'm looking kind of scruffy right now. Let me go get a fresh cut so I can look, you know what I mean? Whatever. Then, all right, let me change my appearance completely to get the attention that I want. Yeah. So I think that's where that comes in, where people talk about the whole self-hate situation, where they say, yo, I'm gonna bleach my skin. You know what I mean? To because lighter is more attractive, and I don't feel that lighter is more attractive. Like you said, it's a lot that goes into it. Yeah, it's a lot. You got some of these high yellow chicks out here that's ugly as hell.
Facts.
But ugly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because of their skin complexion.
Nah, there's a lot more that go into it. It's facial structures, all those things.
Yeah, and then that kind of thought, I was thinking about that also, and I was thinking to myself, like, what what makes a woman more appealing? Like, what is it about her face?
Symmetry, man. It's all it is, man. It's symmetry, bro.
But is it and then you're right. So it's symmetry in different cultures and different you know what I mean, different countries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So certain countries, I think I want to say it was maybe France. I could be wrong, but if you think about the Mona Lisa at the time, right? The Mona Lisa was considered like one of the most beautiful women in history or whatever. She wasn't. You know what I mean?
If that's what them bitches was back in the day, boy, I'm glad I wasn't them times.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was a little chubbier, a little bit chubbier, you know what I mean? A little more, you know what I mean? It wasn't like she was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but what makes this person more attractive than that person? Given that they never spoke a word. I'm just looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
To you, what makes this person more attractive than that person? Woman specifically, because we ain't looking at dudes.
Yeah. Nah, it's like I said again. It's symmetry, man. It's from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying. It's symmetry, face symmetry, ass to hip ratio. You know what I'm saying? Stomach to breast ratio.
Got you.
All those things. It's all symmetry. So you could have a chick with a whole lot of ass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like we as black men, we love it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you could also see a chick that's small, got a smaller ass, but it's all in a symmetrical proportion package.
Got you.
You're like, yo, that's where it's at. So yeah, it's all proportions, man.
Got you.
I feel like that's what, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter what color that's packaged into me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just,
at the end of the day, I feel like you just need to love yourself, man. Have confidence in yourself that, you know, you find yourself handsome, or as a woman, you find yourself beautiful. Yeah. I think they about to come out with this, I don't know if it's like a series, like a documentary or something like that, with the whole butt implants and the, you know what I mean, the enhancements and this and that. I think Lala produced it. She got fake ass, right, Lala? I believe so.
Okay,
I believe so.
I remember she had that old Ashanti booty, man. Old flat
yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like,
Lala
got ass.
Yeah, where you get all that from?
Nobody talks about it.
They put out a meme and it was like, y'all ain't love Lala when she had that Mexican body.
She did though. Yeah.
Now all of a sudden everybody loving on Lala.
Yeah, exactly.
So man. So I feel like at the end of the day, man, you just need to love yourself and just kind of try to work with what you got. If you a person that's not, you know what I mean, if that proportion that the women like, you know what I mean, maybe the women like an hourglass shape in men, where your shoulders a little bit broader, your waist a little bit smaller. You might have somewhere in between a 6-pack and a 4-pack, whatever the case is, or flat stomach, whatever. Just make your personality shine a little bit more brighter than your
Yeah, I can see your personality coming a couple feet away.
We gotta show it. You gotta show it. You gotta be able to make a chick laugh, man. At the end of the day, that's where it comes down to, man. You gotta. All right,
women, respond to me, man. Respond. Is it more desirable? What do you notice first about a man? Because now I'm hearing the terminology, big dick energy getting thrown around. Like, can they tell? Is that a real thing? It was like a real deal. Like, can women tell if you got a big dick or not, or just by your vibes?
They probably can. I ain't got no gaydar.
I don't have no big dick dar either. So yeah, I'm just asking. I mean, I'm hearing that's more relevant now. Women saying shit like that. So I'm just wondering if that's a true thing.
But then again,
if there's such a thing as big dick energy, is there such a thing as good pussy energy?
Good question. Good question. Man, ladies, let us know. And at the same time, I think a lot of that is in our heads too. Yeah. As men, sometimes we get that in our head that you know what I mean, chicks want the big dick and this, that, and the third, and then a lot of chicks don't necessarily want that, man. Because I think they did like a survey or something like that where they had like some freaking dildos or some shit like that. I don't even know how the hell I be getting into these shits.
Well, go ahead, since you're there.
I'm there. So they had like a survey where they had like a certain dick size dildos, right? From, you know what I mean, smallest to largest, whatever y'all want to consider largest. Y'all put that number in there. And a lot of the women, or the majority of the women, chose the in-between size. So they chose the median size rather than, you know what I'm saying, some shit that's going to fuck them up. Then, you know what I mean, some shit that they ain't really going to feel. You know what I mean? So women like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A good size.
Shit,
whatever that size is.
Yeah. As long,
you know what I mean?
As long as that thing say,
right?
Me, I get tired, see and where it. So shit, I get it.
Get it right up.
Yeah, man. I drink me water and eat me peanut them, you know what I'm saying? That's what I say. I hold on, but I think, here's it. It can't hang up. It can't. Yeah, beer agony. Yeah, that's it. Drink me Irish mash.
Get the supple gin.
Yeah, supple gin. Yeah, some Guinness. Oh, man. Get that gal. I'm going to get your children.
Shout out to the yardie in the comments. I hit us up with the big up on himself.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
Yo, as a dude that's American but got Jamaican background.
Yeah.
I like hearing that, dude.
Yeah.
I like hearing niggas say big up on yourself.
Yeah, big up yourself.
I like that.
Yeah, for real.
So shout outs to you, man. I appreciate that,
and I'm gonna continue bigging up myself, man.
Yeah,
big
man.
Up to me,
big up on yourself. So an Arkansas cop got fired recently, and basically what it is that these I don't want to say two dudes. It was a group of dudes. They were shooting a music video in Arkansas, and
hold on. Before we go there,
okay.
A couple quick takes. So, there's a couple videos surfacing around. You know what I'm saying? There's all these videos. I mean, it questions, you know what I'm saying, like your views on life and your perspective and things like that. Like, all right, so the other day, like it's recent. I think it was like last week. Some dude from Boca, I think it was in New York or one of them areas or whatever. He's visiting. He's at a hotel. He calls for an Uber.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Spit the story. Spit it.
Okay,
spit
so
it,
you know the story, whatever. He calls for Uber or whatever. It gets to he thought, this particular vehicle is the Uber that he requested, I guess. Talk to me.
He didn't. It wasn't just that vehicle. According to what I've heard, is that it was multiple vehicles. Like, I don't know if this dude was drunk. I don't know, whatever it was, but he called an Uber, and supposedly he was just trying to find whoever his Uber was, and he knocked on multiple vehicles' windows to see if this was his Uber driver. So he's in New York. He's from Boca. He went and knocked on this one specific vehicle. Dude that was in the car got pissed off, got out the car, swung on him. Dude fell back, hit his head, and he was in a coma for a couple of days. And then, unfortunately, he passed away.
Yeah.
So R.I.P. to that dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw a video.
Yeah. I think there's a video out there.
Was it a black dude that hit him?
Yeah, it's a black dude. He was like a coach or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, so they found the dude that hit him.
Yeah.
He's identified right now.
Right. Yeah.
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 So what you saying about?
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, man, like when things like that happen, it's like that and accompanied with the video of the gentleman that I guess he got out of a vehicle where him and his female, they were parked in a handicap spot. Did we talk about this before?
We did.
And you know what I'm saying, like he went and pushed dude and dude shot him, whatever. And it's like, yo, there's a lot of questionable things that happen nowadays where it's like, yo, okay, who do we feel is right, who do we feel is wrong? Yeah. And in that scenario right there, like the one where dude knocked out dude and he hit his head right there. Yeah. It's like, yeah, man, I want us to fight back, but at the same time, bro, it's like, yo, we gotta really pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, how we go about things, man, because like, yo, like, is it necessary? Is what I'm saying.
In that case, the dude that swung on the guy that lost his life. Yeah. Why? Why did you feel a need to get out the car and do that?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I would hope that the guy explained that, yo, man, I'm just looking for my Uber driver. My bad. I apologize. But if somebody knocks on your window,
yeah, getting out the car is the next move.
Wind down the window, yo, what's going on? What it is? Yeah. You know what I mean? Well, have a conversation.
Like, yo, go on, man. Get away from my car, man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What did this dude? And I'm saying this because it's a lack of information that I have for this specific story. I heard the story, but I'm thinking from the mindset of the driver in the car. What is the driver in the car thinking? Is this dude trying to rob me? Is he trying to knock on the window to see if there's anybody in the car so maybe he can get in the car? Like, what's, you know what I mean? Yeah. As I'm sitting in this car, what is my mindset? What is my mindset? Right. So I don't understand this dude's mindset for him to, if a dude knocks on the window, to get out the car and punch another dude in the face. Yeah. Like, I need to hear more from what he was thinking about. Right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Or is it not as simple as what we heard? Because according to down here, but I guess because the dude is from here, from Boca, the story is, yo, I'm in New York. I called an Uber, and I didn't know where my Uber was. You know what I'm saying? And from what I'm hearing is that not everybody got the big U on their dashboard, on their windshield. Right. So some people just don't. Yeah. They don't put it on there. Yeah. For whatever reason. I'm not sure.
It's happened to me. Somebody's attempt to get into my vehicle before, and
thinking that you were the Uber.
Thinking I was the Uber. Yeah.
Got you.
So it's happened to me. You know what I mean? Twice.
Really?
It's happened to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Twice it's happened to me. I'm waiting.
Kiel has a nice car, y'all.
I'm waiting outside for somebody, and somebody attempted to open my door, and one of them actually opened the door and proceeded to put their bag in. I'm like, yo, what's up? They was like, oh, you're not my Uber? I'm like, nah, I'm not your Uber. I'm not an Uber. I'm here to pick up somebody, but it
ain't you.
It ain't you.
Nah, fam.
Nah, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. I mean, I guess it's a dangerous thing with Uber, but it's saying it happens. It's not far-fetched. But what I'm saying is, why take it to the extreme of feeling like I need to hit somebody?
Yeah, I agree.
Even if died or not. I mean, it's tragic that this person lost their life over
Definitely.
that.
Hell yeah.
But it's like, even if to get out, even shove or push or slap, why was that even remotely necessary?
Does Uber need to make it mandatory that people identify themselves as an Uber? So, given this situation, right?
Yeah.
This dude called for an Uber or a Lyft or whatever the case is. Does Lyft, Uber, all these ride apps, do they need to require it mandatory? You need to put our sticker on your car to let people know. Don't get in the car unless the sticker is on the car. Should that be a requirement?
It should, but I get why they, if they haven't done that yet, I would get why they wouldn't want to do that, because I mean,
why wouldn't they want to do it?
I guess if Uber is supposed to be like a side gig, it's supposed to be kind of something that you're doing, but you don't necessarily want everybody to know that's.
You ain't trying to advertise.
You ain't trying to broadcast. I'm you Uber Eats ass nigga, like you know what I'm saying. You don't want that whole Pizza Hut triangle on top of your car now. You know,
24/7.
24/7. Now it's like, all right, well.
So, okay, if that's the case, they probably need to come out with a magnet or something like that where whenever you working for Uber, you need to identify yourself as an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whoever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it sucks. It's a definitely unfortunate situation. I don't agree with the dude that punched dude in the face. Nah. If it's as simple as, yo, man, I'm just trying to find my Uber. Yeah. Like, what did you say to this dude before you punched him in the face?
That's what I'm saying though, Dub. It's like, it's a world where like, it's just that scenario. But what I'm saying is something that simple. A misunderstanding could cost somebody their life like that. Like, that shouldn't. It should, like, people. Why are you that mad, bro? Like, why are you that angry? That
it's New York, B.
Like, what up? Who hurt you, bro?
People be angry in New York. B.
People angry every day, bro. You seen Trump done gave Melania's people, or no, Melania's wife, right? Yeah. Melania people's citizenship.
Really?
Yeah. They just got citizenship like 2 days ago.
Her like, mother and father?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
Must be nice.
Right.
So how long they been in the United States? Do we know that?
I don't know.
We ain't privy to that information.
Nah. We all about to be Russians, though. How y'all feel about that?
I'm from ATL, shawty. How you talk Russian? All right, so what I was saying before was an Arkansas cop.
Yeah.
Rolled up on these. Well, the Arkansas cop was following these dudes that was shooting music videos. He was trying to be discreet, following them X, Y, and Z. And the dudes noticed that the cop was following them, right? And so the dude said, you know what, man? We ain't trying to do nothing malicious in this city, X, Y, and Z. I'm from here. I live here, X, Y, and Z. Let me just go ahead and introduce myself to the police officer. So they go and they introduce themselves to the police officer, shake his hand, kind of let him know what they're doing and this, that, and the third. And basically, the cop came to the conclusion that you don't belong in my city. Right, and that was his quote to them. Yeah. You don't belong in my city. And he also said something about gangs versus gangs, and this is Arkansas, so we all got to recognize that Little Rock is like one of them places in the Midwest out there where it's real gang heavy, gang out there. Yeah. So you know what I mean? It's my gang versus your, that's what I got from it. It's my gang versus your gang. So I assume that when the cop said, you know, he talked about the whole gang situation, he was talking about my gang, which is police, versus y'all, which is black folks. Yeah. Forgive me if that, you know what I mean, that's the wrong thought process, but that's what I was thinking when I heard what he said. So they asked him, you know, why are you following us? He says, you know why, because you don't belong in my city. And the dude just said, we from here. And he said, but you understand, I know who my people are, right? Who belong here and who doesn't. We've got gang wars going on. We got all kind of stuff. I'm from the big city where this stuff is small, okay? So that's cool. Do your thing. But you following us. You know what I'm saying?
So they fired him, though?
They fired him.
Okay.
But what happened was he filed a complaint before releasing the video.
Who did? The gentleman?
The gentleman that recorded the video. The video was recorded in July. Yeah. Right? He filed a complaint after he recorded the video, but didn't release the video yet. Yeah. He held on to the video to see what was going to happen. And then he was just like, oh, y'all ain't going to do nothing. So they didn't do nothing after he filed a complaint. He said, all right, let me drop this video on their head top, right? Drop the video on the internet head top. Video went viral. The next day, not even 24 hours after the video went viral, they fired him. What do we say about that?
Well, looking into that whole scenario right there, I don't feel like justice was done. Let's not celebrate that one. That was still an L. I agree. It looked like, dude, as far as I was looking into it or listening, it seems like that officer was already in the hot seat, you know what I'm saying, from different counties that he's worked in. They said he has an attitude. He has a bad work history. Yeah. And he's probably somebody they wanted to fire any effing ways. Because, keep it real, I'm looking at the video and even reading off the statements there, it's still a blurred line, bro. It's still like, well, did he really say what he say? What did he say? What did he mean? What did he mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still subjective. You have to read in between the lines and catch that. It wasn't blatant.
You don't think so?
Nah, I ain't catch the blatantness of it. Nah, I didn't.
The whole, I mean, you don't belong in my city? That wasn't blatant enough,
yeah,
bro.
But what I'm saying, he say you didn't belong in my city, nigga.
I mean, that's the blatantness. That ain't never gonna be the case.
Hey, listen, that dude.
That's a smoking gun right there.
The dude followed the dude like, why you following the gay dude and why you following me? Just want to let you know, you's a nigga. Just want to say it to your face.
No,
he was a nigga.
But you're not gonna get that smoking gun all the time. Man.
Yeah.
He ain't a nigga.
Yeah, he's a nigga.
You're not gonna get that smoking gun.
Hey, I don't even know why motherfuckers even talk when camera phones are out. Like, why are you talking?
You recording me? You recording me? All right. Let me just go ahead and say what I'm gonna say.
I just want to let you know you're a nigga. Yeah, you be cutting folks off. This was to let you know to your face.
You's a nigga.
You's a nigga. And I get what you're saying, but I didn't, like I said, like I know what he was implying, However,
of course.
However, what I'm saying is,
you don't belong in my city. What do you mean? This is a small town. What's the name of the town? I want to say England, Arkansas.
Yo, officers said that to me.
3,000 people.
I got hemmed up. Dude was like, "Yo, take your ass back to Pompano. You don't belong over here." You know what I'm saying? Like they've said that to me. You know what I mean? I know what he meant, and I reported that, and I said it. You know what I'm saying?
Happened.
Ain't nothing happened. But at the same time, my case got thrown out because I hit his ass. So maybe something did happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did talk about that.
But however,
shouts to my nigga Killer.
You know what I'm saying?
Keal, sorry. Keal. Shouts to my boy Keal.
But at the same time, it's like I didn't. Come on, like officers have gotten away with way worse than that,
and didn't get fired. So okay,
all of a sudden, officers flipping coins and saying you don't belong here, boy. They out of there.
Come here, boy.
They out of there. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that they ain't right. They should be getting fired. All of them. They all straight down the line, yo. Yeah. All of them, because they doing this and look at. I could imagine all the stuff that wasn't recorded. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I've seen worse.
Definitely.
They get off with worse.
But I guess the thing is that you could tell the implication of what he's saying.
We always could tell, but it never goes through. Why him? So
should we salute the department for acting on this or not? Because he made a complaint. Not saying that every officer should be fired for a complaint against him, right?
No, right.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely need to have the evidence, but they provided the evidence, and they fired him within 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? And he got fired from different departments for.
But what does fire mean? Because I mean, a lot of these officers are in unions and shit like that, anyways. So a term, they might say he's fired, but
the union still paying him.
Still paying him, and he still could get his job back.
I don't know.
Yeah, he still could get his job back. You know what I'm saying? He's still paying his union dues. He still report to whoever his union.
You got to remember, this is 2018, man. Yeah. We talk about this today, and then a month later, we ain't following up on it.
Yeah, we ain't following up on that. So they could say he fired. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he got fired from a different county, went to another county, and got rehired. Yeah. So I'm like, look, John, you're fired, but you know what I'm saying? Mark down the block, he got you. Go fill out an application there. He got your job there. We'll just fire you to cover our butts.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and that's what it seemed like a lot of the times.
This ain't nothing. This ain't no dub. I ain't taking this as no dub, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm glad that he lost his job. I mean, if that's what you're doing, if you following a group of black dudes for just basically prejudices of your own, you don't need to be a police officer.
You don't need to be a police officer. You're talking too much with a camera on either.
That too, but that speaks to the cockiness of what it is that he was already doing. Yeah. So if you just following dudes just because you ain't got no real reason to be following them, you don't really need to be no damn police officer, man.
And in the sports world, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you put on a certain amount of pounds, they allow to like let you go off your contract. They be like, yo, the one boy got fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you're an officer and you're getting fat and sloppy, like, I feel like you should lose your job too, man.
I agree.
Like, don't bring your whole
donut, pizza,
too much cheeseburger
Papa
face
John's
ass over
having
here.
Ass.
Pull me over, ask me if I know how fast I was going face ass.
Call me nigga on a conference call having ass.
Yeah. I'll beat your ass, man. Like, I'll slap the shit out of you, bro.
Like, jalapeno eating ass.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro.
Oily ass pizza having ass.
That be the problem right there. It's like, bro, I'll fuck you. Like come on, bro.
I got you.
You?
I got you.
Pull me, you?
Yeah. Not you.
Not you, bro. I mean, calm down, bro. Calm down how you talking to me, bro.
Hey, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how to take this, but at the same time, I'm glad that, you know, financially at this moment, dude is hurting a little bit because, like, yo, dude, at the end of the day, we need to realize that these people, these police officers, they out here to serve and protect. The main thing for them is to serve and protect their community, right? They're not out here to harass people and try to do bait people into crimes.
Yo,
what was that? Chicago,
yo, that's crazy right there. That's so, yo, it's funny as shit, yo. That's funny as hell.
Let's tie it in. Tell the folks about that.
So what in Chicago? You know how they got them bait bicycles?
Yeah,
like you get on the bicycle, you start riding off.
Bait car,
yeah. You get in the car, just lock and shut off, and you in it now. Or the dude that jump on the bicycle, but the bicycle tied to a string and get down. That bicycle fling off. So they got 50 foot semi trucks, you know what I'm saying, with the 50 foot, you know what I'm saying, bed in the back, you know what I mean, with the doors unlocked, opened, you know what I'm saying, and they stuff filled with sneakers and Nike apparel.
Yeah.
Yo.
In the hood.
Yo.
In the underprivileged neighborhood of Chicago. Park the truck
and
leave it open
and wait for somebody to do something so they could arrest them. Now, bruh, like, come on, man, think about it. That's like leaving breadcrumbs to a damn bird trap. Like,
yeah,
what are you trying to say, bro?
Yeah.
What are you
to be 100% honest with you, bro. If I'm walking, to be 1,000 trillion% honest with you, if I'm walking by this truck, right?
You trying?
It ain't nobody sitting in the truck. Ain't nothing going on, and I'm like, yo, man, they got them 13s in there.
That's what I'm saying.
They got them 12s.
That's the sad part. They
got them 12. Ain't nobody watching, and they got my size right here in the front.
Hey, yo, bro.
I might snatch me a fucking pair.
Hey, yo, it's funny.
But does that make me a thief? Like a
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
A thief?
A thief. Yes, you are.
You out here stealing shoes for real, bro.
Hey, listen, man, bro. Listen, it just goes to. It goes to we have the wrong mindset about things. I feel, man. I mean, it's like, yo, when that is your bait, bro. Like, think about it. That's offensive. That's my bait.
My bait is I'm a married man. You got this 25-year-old bad Coke bottle shaped broad inviting me to her hotel. No strings attached. Yo, she hit me up on Instagram. I'm a smash. And then I go to the hotel. Oh, it turns out that this is a hooker. And you know what I'm saying? You get arrested for it. I'm not looking to cheat on my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is what you put in my face. Like, yo, this is beautiful right now. It's flawless.
I think it's a little different from sneakers, man.
It's no different
from sneakers and Nike pearls.
I got these Nikes that I've been thinking about copping for the longest time. I really, really want them. I never really had the money to cop them, and they're right here in front of me. Nobody's in the truck. Nobody's around. And they got my size.
We need to get away from that, period. Like, I see people out here shouting out, like, yo, we gonna wear more LeBrons now, yo. It's over for Jordan. Like, how about it be over for all of them, bro?
It's not about the Jordans or the LeBrons or whatever, man. That's not the case.
Yeah, we supporting these brands, bro.
It is.
And they say, oh, these niggas love chickens and Jordans. We know how to get them.
We'll put a box of Popeyes right next to these sneakers, bro. You'll put a box of Popeyes.
Don't you feel some type of way?
Extra crispy.
Extra crispy, bro.
Extra crispy with the sauce on the side. What kind of sauce you want, bro?
Yo, if they got the butter biscuits with the jelly.
What?
Oh, what?
We got some butter biscuits
with the
extra
honey jelly.
Crispy with a pair of Jordan 5s, 11s. 13s.
First they gonna smell the chicken, then they gonna look in there. Oh, they can't resist. We got them. Yo,
and then you gonna lock me up for it, bro. Like,
isn't that a sad fundamental of who we are, though, bro?
Dude, I think what it is that this thing is crimes of opportunity, right? And a lot of people, it takes a certain kind of mindset to resist a crime of opportunity, right? I don't know what kind of context to put it in, as far as like say a stolen car.
Crimes of opportunity.
That's what it is. It's not like these people. It's not like they out there looking to commit crimes because me. Yeah. I'm a working class dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? I make good money at my job, X, Y, and Z, whatever. But certain things, certain scenarios, if you put in front of me, I might just take the bait. Right? Yeah. Does that make me less of a person? Does that make me, I'm a criminal and I'm glad a dude like this is off the street? That's not necessarily the case.
Okay, and I feel you, and I feel like I would do the exact thing that you're referring to, and I feel like I would commit the crime of opportunity.
Yeah, because you look at it and you're saying I'm not gonna get caught doing this.
However,
it's 1,000 pair of shoes here,
I think it also on the same side speaks to my simple-mindedness way of thinking, man, and I really need to evolve out of that way of thinking, bro.
I feel you, but I feel like at the end
I cannot be getting caught up. It can't be that easy to get me, bro. That's all I'm trying to say.
I feel you.
You can't get me up a box of chickens and some Nikes, bro. That should not be how I go out.
It should not be. But at the end of the day, all of us have a certain kind of simple mind.
So what? All right. So let's go. All right. Okay. Let's be racist. What would you say would catch some white people? How would you catch some white people, bro? If you wanted to catch some white people, kind of trap would you lay? Kind of trap.
Let me dig into my racist mind.
Yeah. Go right in there. Go right in that
try
bag.
To figure it out.
And let's figure out what kind of trap will we set for some white people.
Put some Chipotle in here, bro. White folks love some Chipotle.
Yo, they love Abercrombie and Chipotle, yo. Put that in there.
It's Mexican food in there. It's a bowl. It's a chicken bowl in here. Yeah. Or it's a carne. What do they call it? Whatever it is, it's a bowl in here, bro, from Chipotle.
Yeah, man.
For free.
You know what I mean? I don't know if that's gonna catch white people, man.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just
them, man, because we going down off of Nike apparels.
But the thing is, I think that this is not necessarily a race issue. I think it's a status issue. They park this in an underprivileged neighborhood. So a lot of the kids, they look up to the other kids in school that got the Jordans on. They got the LeBrons. They got the Kobe's. They got the whoever's on their feet, and they say, "Yo, man, those is dope. I want them." All right, so I see that this truck is parked here, and they got all these shoes. They got the Kobe's, they got the LeBrons, they got the whatever, and ain't nobody watching it. Yo, let me snatch a pair, and then bomb. Yeah, whoop, 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 whoop.
I guess if we
Cops
get to
come out of nowhere,
underprivileged white area, you know what I'm saying? Just put some kegs in there. You're gonna get a couple people walking around with some beers, moonshine, yeah. You know what I mean? I went in there, got me a whole case of whiskey. Oh, God damn it, they got me. They got me.
24-pack of Bud Light. Bud Light Lime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that Miller with the, they had
High Life.
They had Kyle Busch on the side of the car driving.
Bush.
They got number 38 driving.
Bush.
Hey, man, I looked at that truck, man. I saw me goddamn.
Couldn't resist it.
Yeah.
Couldn't resist it.
I saw Dale Hart Jr. jersey jacket in there. I couldn't just let it go.
Yeah.
I had to take me one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's an underprivileged thing, yeah.
It's an underprivileged thing, man. It's not necessarily a black and white thing. It's an underprivileged thing. Like, what do you expect people to do? They can't afford these. Listen, I make good money, and I can't
want it. Bumbuckler. It's the point I'm trying to make.
I can't
stop wanting it, people. Stop wanting it.
Stop wanting it. I make really good money, and I can't afford to buy a $200 pair of sneakers. If I get into the situation where I could see like these sneakers, I like how these sneakers look. They got my size. I'm sure they look good on my feet. I know I can't afford them, but at the same time, ain't nobody watching them. It's nobody in the truck. They just sit there. I might just take that opportunity, bro.
Yo, if you're going for
gamble.
You're falling for the trap. The trap is bigger. You know what I'm saying? Plays a bigger role into your who you are, your soul. and your actual freedom, man. Like, we are trapped. We are slaves of these items.
Slaves to the brands, man.
Slaves to these brands. Let's stop being that, man.
Yeah.
Let's stop being it. It's not. It's a. If you get the Jordans, well, you're getting the Jordan store to impress who, and whoever is impressed by that, is that the people of the best character?
Hey, we try. No,
and it,
no.
And it goes.
We trying to get the broads, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And the broad that's impressed by that, is that the broads that have the best
if I fuck
character.
One time, it's all right with me.
All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't
got nothing to do with the character. If I smash one time, it's all right with me, bro.
I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Leave the shits alone, man.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
So, I mean, just not to really get too much deep into it, dude, but this dude recently, Daniel Hambrick.
Man, he ain't got no jump shot, bro.
Nashville Police Department got
either
shot
that
in the
or
back.
he got a good knockout punch.
Right? He got shot in the back recently. 25-year-old dude. This happened last month. Got shot in the back. There's surveillance video showing him running from a police officer, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of the people, they like to justify this shit. Say, well, why did you run? Why did you run? Negroes run because they don't want to go to jail.
You don't want to get caught, man.
If I know that you're not supposed to you're not supposed to shoot me in the back. You're not supposed to shoot me in the back. And I'm faster than you. I got a big fat donut eating motherfucker or whatever it is chasing me. I'm gonna take that chance because I know I could probably outrun him. Whatever it is, I don't know if Mr. Hambrick supposedly did something illegal or whatever the case is, but I'm gonna take that chance to outrun this cat. You gotta fucking catch me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, white folks. That's how we feel. You gotta catch me. And I'm going to make it hard for you to catch me. Yeah. So I'm going to dip on you. You got this dude that couldn't catch this black dude. The black dude ducking through neighborhoods, doing all kind of stuff or whatever. Cop got pissed off and said, you know what? Fuck it. Smitty. Sold the dope. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be.
It gotta be. Like that little pussy there tired. So that cop got tired and was just like, you know what? I'm tired of chasing this nigga.
Too old for this.
Too old for this shit. Yada. I mean, get Danny Glover on him. I'm too old for this shit. And he said, you know what, man? I'm tired of chasing this dude. Chased him around a couple of blocks. Dude cut through a couple of neighborhoods, whatever. I was like, all right. Blah, 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 blah. Daniel Hambrick shot him in the back, dead. A lot of people look at the situation and they say, well, you should listen to the officers and never run from the cops and whatever. What kind of mindset does that specifically speak to? When we say, oh,
I mean, this
is what happens when you run from the cops.
That's why Arkansas was an L. Because like a life was lost. Dude said, y'all don't belong here. Dude killed somebody. But there's a debate.
Of course, always. There's always a debate.
There's a debate
in the United States. It's always a debate, especially when it's a black dude that gets shot in the cop or a criminal, one less thug off the streets.
I mean, but why get mad though?
What do you mean why get mad?
Why get mad, bro? I mean, when has it ever worked in our favor?
When has whatever worked in our favor?
When has the justice ever been served, bro? How many?
It don't happen too often.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, how many more times can this happen, bro? It's like, yo, what we having these same conversations, like, oh, it was wrong. Like, yeah, man, like, what's conversations there to be had? It's wrong. Why am I even entertaining somebody's argument that says, yo, he's a criminal? Like, I don't even want to talk to you. This was wrong.
Because a lot of the people that feel like
wrong.
A lot of people that feel like that is hey, he was a criminal and he deserved to die. That's to me, that's what you're saying. If I say to you, all right, as an officer,
Yo, only people that hate themselves say shit like that. I feel like you can't love yourself. They hate themselves.
I would disagree with that. I wouldn't say that they hate themselves. They just hate certain people. They hate black folks.
Yeah, but whenever you hate somebody that much, is because you hate yourself, and you're finding somebody else to put it on. Mm-hmm. Because of your whole self hate. They hate themselves, right? They can't love themselves. These people can't love themselves. They hate themselves, bro. Mm-hmm. And they finding somebody that they feel like is less fortunate than them to put down and demean and say all those things about, man. But we can't entertain all these motherfuckers. We can't even listen and argue back with them because we can't win. They're not going to change their point of view. Mm-hmm. They don't have a point of view to be changed. Mm-hmm. That's just how they want to think. That's how they want to feel. You know what I'm saying? The people we need to talk to is whoever is over these officers, and you know what I'm saying, whatever establishment or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's whatever oversees these officers. Those are the people that we need to see, and those are the people that we need to talk to, and those are the people we need to have these conversations with, man. But arguing back and forth on the internet with fuckers that say some shit like that, it's just gonna get you pissed off.
I agree.
And it's just not, it's ignorant with thinking, and it's simple-minded thinking. It's like to even engage in that. It's like Jay-Z said, man, wise man told me don't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who's who, man. To argue with somebody like that and to engage with somebody like that, it's just like you're looking like a dumbass too, man, because it's like, what? Why are we even talking?
I don't know, man. I have a whole bunch of different feelings about this, man, and I think at the end of the day, man, a lot of this stuff when we talk about color lines and stuff like that, even though earlier, like I said, I am pro-black, man, but when I say I'm pro-black, that don't mean that I'm anti-white, right? And I'm also I'm in favor of innocent until proven guilty. I don't know what this young man did. I don't think that it's the job of the police officer to chase him to say, you know what, I'm tired of chasing this dude. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot him in the back. I think with that, there needs to be certain kind of automatic charges that are generated regardless of whatever state that you're in the United States. I understand different states have different laws and all of that, but you can't just shoot somebody in the back and then justify it. To me, there's no real justification to shoot somebody in the back unless you feel strongly that this person is going to go ahead and kill somebody else. Forgive me if I don't know all the facts to this case, but I don't think that this dude had just killed anybody or he was on his way to killing somebody or whatever the case is. I might be wrong, but I don't have all the facts in this case. The only facts that I have is I seen a video of this dude running, cutting through neighborhood, cutting through houses or whatever, being chased by this officer, and he got shot in the back. He didn't have any weapons on him. He didn't turn around to pose any kind of threat to this officer. He got shot in the back. And to me, I'm not cool with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm pro gun, I'm pro Second Amendment, all that, so, whatever. But he ain't turn around.
But what I'm saying though, Dub, I guess what I'm saying is like I hear people say, yo, I ain't cool with that, or yo, I don't like that, bro. That ain't right. But who are you telling that to? I mean, you ain't cool with that means what?
I mean shit.
It don't mean a goddamn fucking thing.
Yeah. I agree.
The only people you got to argue with is people that say, yo, that's all right.
True. but and that's the thing. That's the thing. It's a lot of people that's cool with that until it happens to a friend.
Yeah.
Or until it happens to a relative.
Yeah.
Or something like that. To me, I'm looking at this, whether it's a black person, whether it's a white person, I'm looking at all of them as my relatives. Like, yo, man, I don't want to set that precedent where it got to be somebody that's close to me to where I look at this shit and be like, yo, man, well, maybe he shouldn't have been running away from the cops. No, that's not how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like, yo, he shouldn't have got shot in the back.
Yeah.
I don't care if he was running from the cops.
But I don't know whose mind you going to change, though, because these people that think that way, like I said, they think that it comes from a darker place than just that incident.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? So there's no sense in talking to them. So what we need to talk to is like, if we ain't cool with that,
but is there no
we
sense
need to
in
start
talking to them?
with no. Why are you arguing with those type of people for?
So in that sense, all right. So
when was the last time? Wait, you think a white supremacist could convince you that these Mexicans should be separated from their families?
Should.
They're not gonna convince you that they shouldn't be. They're gonna try. I'm saying, if they believe that they should be separated from their families and get the fuck out the country, can one of them come to you and have a heart-to-heart conversation with you and convince you otherwise? Is that possible? Is that in the realm of possibility?
I don't think that it's in the realm of possibility.
So I'm saying, so why you wouldn't even bother entertain one of them trying to tell you that, right?
That they should not?
Should. That because that'll be their perspective. That'll be their views.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, your view is this thing is not right. Mm-hmm. Whereas though this person's view and their core belief is like, this is right.
And I think that that's our whole, a lot of the times, there are certain things that's blatantly wrong or right. Mm-hmm. I think that this case, regardless of the color of the guy that was running away from Daniel Hambrick, R.I.P. to you, brother, regardless of his race, it's certain things that's wrong and right.
Yeah. It's
wrong for somebody that poses no threat to you to shoot them in the back.
Okay.
It's wrong. It's completely wrong.
Right.
I know that there's people that's out there that's going to justify it. They're going to try to justify it. They say, oh, it's a black dude. And they might not say it to me or you. Mm-hmm. But in their mind, they're going to think to themselves, he's a black dude and he committed a crime. And
God knows what else he done.
God knows what else he's done. What his history.
That's what they done. That's what they do. That's who they are.
I think that a lot of the times our purpose is to change those kind of people's mindsets.
Right.
Because what happens is those kind of people have offsprings, and they raise those people to be just as themselves. Mm-hmm. And that's not the right, to me, could be wrong. Mm-hmm. It's not the right way to think about shit, bro. Mm-hmm. It's not.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be raising your kids and whatever to think that, hey, all white people are racist. They all hate black people, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not the white race. All black people are criminals. It's inherent that, they grew up in an underprivileged neighborhood and they're going to come up
chicken and Nikes.
Yeah, like, that's not the way to think.
Yeah.
Judge people by, like Martin Luther King said, judge people by the content of their character, man. Get to know somebody before you start making kind of these kind of judgments on them.
Right. I agree with that. So that's what I'm saying. Why do we waste our time arguing with these fuckheads? Because
we hope that there's a greater good that we can instill in them, or there's some kind of enlightenment that we can instill in them to change the way that they think. That's why we do that shit.
I don't want to change the way that they think. We need to reach out to, Congress, whoever we need to do our part to say, I reach out to somebody that could make a change to that somebody could hold this officer accountable and hold other officers accountable, and that's the change that we hope to make. Arguing with these people, it doesn't make any. These are people running over people. Saying R.I.P. to the young lady that lost her life in North Carolina. What, like maybe a year today? You know what I'm saying? Those
hold.
Yeah,
I know. You know what
I'm saying?
Is that the way? Do you think that's the way to think of it? Because what you're saying is that the government would be responsible for the change that needs to be made in America.
I mean, in a sense, but not necessarily, right? So, like, when we see somebody get punished for a wrong, then the next person will say, well, this is a wrong. Mm-hmm. Regardless of how you feel, whatever, that's wrong. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The law doesn't agree with that, doesn't stand by that. And there ain't nothing more, you know what I'm saying? The ones that obey the law will obey the law, and whatever. The hate is going to continue regardless.
I agree.
They're not going to change their mind, but you know what I'm saying? This is going to protect black lives going forward. You know what I'm saying? This is going to protect, you know what I'm saying, that type of injustice to continue to happen.
Gotcha.
We can't change the mind of these bigots and racists like that. We only could keep changing, you know what I'm saying, keeping more black people alive and, you know what I'm saying, more black people doing things, you know what I'm saying, to you know what I'm saying, reaching heights of being presidents and things like that to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
in your mind, do you really feel like we can't change their mind? Like it is what it is, it's a lost cause.
I think as the generations go forward and we all start getting more integrated, I think we're gonna start bonding together under common clause. Like, you know what I'm saying, eventually we're all gonna be like, yo, we don't want to be Russians. It's like, fuck black, white, whatever, yo, fuck that. I don't want to be a Russian. I don't want to be a Russian. I don't know what Trump and them trying to sell us out to. Yeah. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a common cause, whatever, that we're gonna fight for or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, right now you can't. It's an argument. You should never go into any argument without having some kind of resolution. And I think arguing with a bigot, there is no resolution with them, because that's how they feel. They feel as passionately about being that as you feel about not being that way. Exactly. Isn't the resolution to try to get them to feel like, yo, listen, this is not the right way of thought, right? You know what I'm saying? We are all equal. We all bleed the same blood, X, Y, and Z. Like, isn't that the rationalization between starting an argument with them? To listen to a bigot telling you that it's okay to separate these families from their kids. I wouldn't be okay with it, but I would try to let them understand. Like, listen, man, if this was your family. A lot of them can't put themselves in that position. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you got to be able to empathize. But what if somebody's standpoint, where this somebody's approach, where this their way of thinking is from a standpoint that this is absolutely right, and I want to tell you it's right. Fuck out of here. And that's what they telling you, bro. When you try to sit there and tell them, hey man, yo, Black Lives Matter, nigga, fuck out of here. That's just fuck out of here. Stalemate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When they say, yo, opposing energies of equal force, whatever collide, they surrender. Like, just I got you, man. It is what it is. Fuck out of here with that. All right, man. That's that shit I don't like, man. Actually, that's that shit I don't like is actually went to what we just discussed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Always, I don't like people that just argue for the sake of arguing. Like, yo, you should have some type of resolution in mind when you arguing with somebody. If there's your end game is not to you know what I'm saying, bring somebody to a certain realization, then it's like, yo, why bother, yo? Don't even, you know what I'm saying? If I bring up a concern of mine, and all your only comeback is to throw shade and, you know what I'm saying, even, you know what I'm saying, throw further aggression towards it, then, yo, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like people that have that kind of mentality. We're trying to get to a resolution. So if I have a resolution, you should have one too, and hopefully we'll meet somewhere in the middle. Got you. Yeah. And my that's that shit I don't like, man. It's kind of like a multitude of things, man, because I work in the healthcare community, and I work with certain people, and certain people act certain ways on the job, right? And it's this one particular dude that I work with, and it almost led me to cuss him out recently. And the reason why is because we both go to school for a certain amount of years to do what it is that we do. I feel like I do great work in what I do, right? Yeah. I feel like I do great work comparably to a lot of my coworkers. Like, yo, I really, really care about the work that I do. And I really feel like, yo, man, I'm into my job when I'm there. And, you know what I mean? I try to do my best thing possible. Yeah. So I have a coworker that really likes to interfere, where, you know what I mean, you doing something and he'll just come in and be like, yo, man, no, let's do it this way.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, dude, just chill. We both getting the same result.
Yeah.
Let me have my way of doing it, and you do your way of doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I swear that the other day I worked a double shift, 16 hours, and the dude came in and he did it a couple of times. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to call him out on it, but I'm going to let him slide tonight, right? Because I don't want no drama, X, Y, and Z. So that's that shit I don't like is respect the fact that other people are professionals as well as you are.
Yeah.
Respect the fact that I went through the same kind of schooling that you went. Maybe you have a different way about doing things, but don't disregard my way of doing things.
It's the only thing that matters is results.
Exactly. If we come into the same result for the most part at the end of it, let me come to my conclusion rather than you just... Yeah, rather you than just coming in and nah. Let's do it this way. Let's do it. Like
a stupid way of doing it.
Calm down, buddy. Yeah. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, I'm smart enough to just be like, all right, I know your vibe. I know your mentality. I'll let you do what you're doing. Yeah, I feel some kind of way about it. I'll let you know in due time. But that's that's that shit I don't like, man. Yeah. Let me do what, you know what I'm saying? If we come into the same conclusion, let me do it my way. Don't try to impose your will on what it is that I'm doing. Like, just chill out with that, man.
All right, man. I rock with that.
Yeah.
Rock with that, man.
So, I think this was a dope episode.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah. I think we definitely covered a lot of...
We killed that shit. What up?
Yeah. We covered a lot of interesting topics, and I feel like I'm no longer the Michelle of the group. I graduated to the Kelly.
Yeah, we both Kelly Rollins, man. I don't want to be no Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce ain't even Beyonce. It's Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Jay-Z wife.
I just want to be on your list. Forgive my singing voice, man. Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Man, if you can't spell that, something wrong with your ass.
You ain't here for the facts.
You're here for the motherfucking opinions.
It is what it is, man. We out. Enjoy this motherfucking episode. Subscribe, like, share,
comment.
You know what it is.
Comment.
Be a part
of this conversation.
Bang. We out.